Well, today is what is today? June 18, 2024. It's around 9:40 a.m. on a Tuesday. And today I'm going to cut grass, or at least around the house. Okay, I'll do that today. Since it's only 80 degrees, that's pretty good. Today I'm going to cut grass down through here and over in here. I'm even going to cut some of that too, if I can. I don't know how steep that hill is, but I'll cut wherever I can, just to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to cutting up there too, up and along there. Yeah. Okay. It'll be easy to cut with the gate open. So that's what I'm doing. I open the gate. I'll cut on both sides of this too. Well, at least along the fence. In here. Yeah, I'm going to cut here, cut there, and on the other side too. Let's go take a look. I sprayed this a while back because there's a lot of thistle in here, so I'll have to get some grass seed to fill that back in. And I sprayed over there too, on top of that hill, because there's a bunch of sticker weeds and thistle. So I shouldn't have to mow that. That's good. Yeah. That I killed all the thistle and some sticker weeds. There's still some stuff growing, but nothing that I can't mow later on. Yeah, I'll mow a path through there, and a path through there, and around the fence. And I'll mow here too. And on both sides of this fence. Yeah. And on this fence, and next to the house. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the grass in the middle, just so it goes to seed. And look at here, I got some pears. How about that? I'll have to keep an eye on them because they get ripe faster than the other tree. And I'll move there and there. Well, that's a different kind of pear. It ripens later and it's a little bit more firm. And a little cut along the fence. I'm just cutting past there and here. Both sides of the fence. Yeah, I'll make a wide path through here, so if I have to drive the truck through here, I can get there. But I'll leave that group of grass or island, and I cut along the edge, and I cut along the edge there, and along the fence. Always cut along the fence. Yeah, cut on that side and along the fence. That's all. Leave the middle. Cut through here and around that island of grass, and then I'm going to cut around this grass too. Always cutting near the fence as much as I can. And of course I got to cut the parking lot area, front yard I guess you call it. Yeah. Yeah, I sprayed all this last time. I sprayed all this and down through here. Yeah, because I didn't want to be mowing this. Yeah, because it's too close to the truck. Yeah, and I sprayed along the edge there. Yeah, I still lose some to mow, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll mow there. And I'll mow whatever I can there in this area. And back around the corner. And I'll mow this too. You can see where I sprayed along the driveway into that gate there. And I sprayed on this hill too. Yeah. Yeah. I'll cut this again. I'm gonna have to keep this sprayed on top of the hill. This makes it easier to turn around with my lawnmower. And I sprayed this hill a while back, and some of the weeds are dying, so I might have to spray it again. And I'll mow both sides of the fence here. And I might even mow down part way there, down to there. I might even mow some around there. I don't know yet. That'll be the last thing I do. Yeah. We'll see. I got this big brush pile in the way now. But I can still cut with the lawnmower where I can. I'll also mow both sides of the road here. There ain't much to cut. Same thing on that side of my driveway. Cut a little bit on the road side. Yeah, I'll cut a little bit up here, but I won't. I'm gonna leave the taller stuff. I'll just mow up I already sprayed the pathway, even though I don't walk up it no more because, well, I got it blocked. Yeah, I'm gonna let this grow up so when I put the cattle back in here in the fall, I'll have something neat. Stockpiled, as they call it. But I'm gonna keep the sidewalk sprayed though. Easier to cut that way. Back to this spot. Before I get on the lawnmower, I'm gonna go down there and get a view from that side. You can see I sprayed around the garden boxes. Yeah, that helps. And I'm going to mow this area here, but I'm going to leave the areas that tall grass. I'm going to leave that. I'll just cut a path down here at the bottom, and then I'll cut all the way around one time, all the way around. Yeah, makes it easier to walk when I need to walk up there and down there too. Yeah, this was the first fence I sprayed. Looks like weeds are growing up again. I got to spray under the fence again. Same thing on this fence. I got to spray this fence again because I can see weeds growing back already. Oh, it's hot. Hot down here. There's no wind up down here. Okay. I got enough. Let's start the lawnmower up. Before I start, I'm gonna record this. I can cut here, but that's about as far down as I can go because the hill gets real steep after that. But I wanna, and over there too, it's too steep. But I think I can cut some on this taller grass there. Yeah, I moved that old creep feeder from over there, so now I can mow down that way a little bit, at least on the higher ground. I don't know how far down I can get, but I'm going to try to get something there mowed. Make it look a little cleaner. Yeah, look at that cat. He's just hiding there, waiting for a bird. Okay, yeah, I can mow some of this right about there. I don't know how far down. I can't go down too far, but I can at least get the stuff in this area because it's somewhat flat. I don't want to slide or roll down the hill. So I'll be careful. Almost forgot this angle. There's the apple tree, planted from seed. Okay, let's go. Let's get the lawnmower running. Just after 10 a.m. and it's overcast today. Temperatures around 80 or going to be in the 80s. Low 80s maybe. In the 80s, that's all I know. And it's not too hot with the sun behind the clouds most of the time, but it's still enough to make me sweat. And I'm a little bit prepared today. I got my sock sleeves on. It's an old sock that cut the toe off of, and makes a good arm guard in case I get into some poison ivy or poison oak, which I don't think I will, but you never know. Stuff grows everywhere. All right, I'm going to start mowing now. I'm going to start up here. I always start up here in case something breaks down. At least I got this done. Well, it's just after 12 p.m. now. Oh, I say it took me about 2 hours to cut out everything around the house. And even some down in the bottom. Sneeze again. Anyway, I'm going to try to retrace my steps of what I did before I cut. I took video of everything that I was going to cut, and I may not get exactly the same, but I'll try. Okay. Anyway, I cut that and I cut that. Let's see. That. I even decided to cut up there again, just in case I decide I want to rake up some of that, what do you call it, cut grass for mulch in my garden. That'd be the closest place to get it, and it'd stick too. I hope maybe we can even pick up the old stuff that I didn't pick up the last time. Anyway, that's that. And then I also cut over here on this side, right over there. Let me get a better look at it. I cut the normal part here, but then I decided to cut down and through there. Yeah, I sprayed the back edge because I didn't want to get down there. I didn't want to get and I'll probably do the same thing here. Spray some of that right there, but I sprayed that because that was thistle. This is just grass, so I'll probably leave it alone. But I cut all the way back there too. I didn't show this on the first video, but I only cut so far back because it gets to the cattle ruts are too rough back in there. I almost got stuck when I cut in from the other side last time I cut. Okay. Anyway, that's what I got here. And I cut there too, and here, and there. I cut this side down here. I didn't cut that because the weed killer killed it all, but I did cut up on top though. Yeah. I cut here, and I cut on both sides of the fence there, and I cut all the way back to the gate, just to make it easier to walk. I don't think I got this angle last time, but I cut there. I cut this. Last time I just cut down in there, but then I didn't cut this for a while, so it was pretty tall and thick, but I got it, and I cut it up and down the hill. I don't know if that's easier, but I sure don't want to be cutting this way. It's too risky. And I cut here. I cut everywhere that I want to walk. And I cut both sides, there and there. And here. And I cut here, of course. And over there. And both sides of that patch. Oh, both sides of this fence too. Here. Cut everywhere I cut before. Yeah. That's where I thought this is where I stood before. Close to it anyway. And here too. There's a view of the house. And that's where I cut along the fence. And I cut a wider path here. So I also cut around that tree. I didn't cut around the tree last time. I sprayed around it, but I didn't cut. I did this type. Oh, I can see those two pear trees up there. Yeah, those are two different varieties. I can't remember the names. But they're from Guernsey. Guernsey? Guernsey. Gurneys. I don't know. Whatever. Gurneys. Yeah. I don't think there's a J in it. or Z. I don't know. Anyway, Gurney's nursery. Okay. Yeah, that's the pears. Okay, let's go. And on the side of the house. View from the other side. I think I was right about here. Yeah. And I think I also walked over here. I think I got this shot, but I got it now. Yeah. Grass is always pretty high, tall, thick here. So I blew most of it up against the grape. And of course, this is my regular shot here. I have to get this one. And I cut over there too. And I remember taking a view from this spot. Looks clean now. And here, all cut. Yep, I remember here. From this angle to all cut. And from this spot. And looking down the hill too. Well, I got some more grass to pick up if I get around to it. At least it's cooler today for cutting grass. Yeah, not so bad. Overcast and cooler. Yeah, cut both sides of that fence and up the hill. And I cut that at least down to there, to the dead area. And I cleaned up that corner too, since I had some tall grass there. Cleaned that up. I even cut all the way down to that dead tree. Yeah, just for fun. That's not so bad. That's pretty not so bumpy there. I'll show you where the bumpy part is. Really bumpy. Cut both sides of the road. And the reason it's bumpy is because of these things. They're crawdad holes. This area is really wet here, so the crawdads like to dig a hole for air. There's a couple of holes here. There and there. Let's see if I can find some more. Yeah, here's some more. You can see all the holes. See? There's a hole there. And wherever they have a hole, they dig out the mud. Yeah, so bumpy. Yeah, it's not good for the mower either. So many holes. There's a hole. Wherever there's a mound of dirt, there's a hole. Look at that. Got a hole up there, here, there, there, everywhere. Must be a big crawdad in there. I always thought about trying to catch him. I don't know how. I know people use some kind of bait. There's some up on top of this hill, on the road bank. See, the road's right there. Yeah. And there's some more down in here. I mean, they're all the way through this. Here's one. Here's one. I just ran over. I just stepped on a stump. Some tree. Yeah. Crawdad holes. Here's some crawdad holes. They're everywhere. Here's some more. And as you can see, there's a few more in here. There. They're all through here. It's so bumpy. I thought about catching them, but I think you got to do that at night, and I don't want to be out at night if I don't have to. I don't like mosquitoes. All right, let's go back to cutting grass, or recording what I already cut. That's right. Let's do that. And here, done cutting here too. Closer view. And I cut around this area here, and I took a mow up the sides too, just to keep the sides clean. And I cut down here. I'm going to train the cucumbers to spread out in this area. Watermelon too. Garden's not looking very good right now. So some bugs are eating it, I think. Probably could use some water. But anyway, oh, there's Mama Cat. She don't have her babies with her. They're hiding underneath the car most of the time. I gotta be careful when I use the car, but I only drive it about once a month, so I ain't worried too much. Anyway, I cut all the area on top too. I got grass to pick up again, but last time I didn't pick it up. Okay, let's go down the hill. Yeah, it's good to keep that hill clean. Now, that's everything will grow back. Alright. And this is where I cut here. Thinking I already got this view on the after cut. But I'll get another one. How about the view from here? Got the apple tree, garden, another small apple tree back there. This is a pear tree. I don't see any pears on it though. I thought there'd be some. Oh yeah, there's a few pears up near the top. And there's my other pear tree. These two pear trees I grafted at the farm, and I dug them up and put them here. And this is where I mowed. I got lots of grass to pick up for mulching the garden if I ever get around to doing it. I didn't do it last time, but this time I'm going to try to do it. We'll see. I didn't cut that down there. I could have, but I thought, I'll just leave that. It's not in my way. This view is not in the correct order, but I remembered it at the last. Okay, but I'll get it now. Yeah, cut both sides of the fence, and I got some grass to rake up, and that's all clean up here too. Okay, let's go back to the lawnmower. Well, I've refueled the lawnmower, so I think I'm gonna go, since I got the lawnmower out and I'm all dirty and sweaty, and it's not too hot, I'm gonna go down and cut the grass along the big pasture fence by the road. At least get that much done. Alright, then I'll be done with the lawnmower for a little while, I think. It's 12:45 p.m. now. Like I said, it's still comfortable today. Probably in the low 80s. Yeah. It doesn't feel too hot, although it's hot enough to make me sweat. But the breeze is cool. So sweat and the breeze, it keeps me cooled off. And the sun's not shining hard. Look at this. That's where I gotta cut. I think I'll just cut on the outside. Yeah. I'll let the cows eat the inside. If it gets too weedy, then I might cut the inside, but I'll just cut the outside, clean that, go up and come back down. And there's two calves there on where I set a bale. Yeah, those white calf. You can see the head of another calf laying down. Well, he hit his head down, so you can't see it, or I can't see it, but he's there. And those are the two younger calves. I think the other calf would be with his mama, which are probably in that creek there, staying cool in the water. Looks like he's going off. Oh yeah, the other one got up. I guess the cows left him behind. Yeah, well, since the sun's not very strong today because of the overcast skies, I guess the heat of the sun's not bothering them either. Okay, let's get to work and start cutting here. Well, I made the first cut. And the way I do this fence, I don't want to have any grass going underneath the fence and tempt the cattle to eat it. So I'm going to drive all the way back down and then make a second cut and blow the grass away from the fence. I just realized it's sprinkling. I feel raindrops, just a few raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head. And I'm not going to cut this here. It looks like the cattle are eating most of it anyway, along the inside. Although I might have to spray this fence again. It looks like I got a lot of stuff growing underneath the fence now. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt because the spray only kills the plants that are growing. It doesn't affect the ones that haven't sprouted yet. So I guess there's some more weeds starting to grow. So I'm going to spray this fence again too. All right, let's go to the other end. Yeah, I decided to get off my mower, take the video, because I don't like it when the mower's running. I can't hear myself when I watch the video. Anyway, I'm headed back to the other end because I got to come back, and I'm going back without cutting. But I'm going to, when I head back in this direction, I'm going to be cutting on this side and blowing the grass away from the fence. And then one of these days when it's sunny, I'm going to spray underneath the fence again. Yeah, because the weeds are starting to grow back. I already sprayed it once, but it looks like it needs spray again. This is where I'm going. I'm going to go up to the end, turn around, and start cutting again, coming this way. That way the grass gets blown that way. Because if it's blowing under the fence, the cows will push on the fence to reach the grass underneath the fence, and I don't want that. But look what I saw. Cattle came out of their pond, or cattle came out of the creek. See what I was doing. They heard me. They heard my lawnmower, I guess. Okay, I got to go back to work. Well, I made the first cut. Now I'm getting ready to make the second cut. Cattle are out grazing again. I guess they had their soak in the creek. Yeah. And after I finish another cut there, I'll come back and cut this driveway, or pasture road. Just to the bridge though. Just to the bridge. This is a bumpy ride too, because of the same thing on by the house. Crawdad holes. When crawdad holes makes mounds. Yeah, they pull out the mud. There's the hole. I think there was another one over here that covered up. And there's some more over there. They're all up and down here. Wherever it's wet, crawdads like to dig holes. I guess they like to have water at the bottom of their hole. Okay, let's finish this cut here. Yeah, crawdad holes there and there. Or up there, I mean. Yeah, they make a bumpy ride. Yeah, cattle are out grazing again. Still got good grass there. Good grass. They also have that couple of bales I put out when we were hauling bales. I put couple here. Bales from the second cutting last year. So they have, just to make sure they wouldn't try to get out. I want to make sure they had plenty to eat there. In addition to this grass they got here. Alright, back to my cutting down there. There you can see what I mean when it says it's trying to rain. See those spots on the guard, whatever you call it, shield. Yeah, I'll get rain on my phone too, so I gotta get the rest of this cut so I can get out of here. Get back to the house. I hear a car coming. Car makes some dust when they drive by. Look how they go up that hill, see? They're spinning on that loose rock. Not easy, it's a pretty steep hill to go up. But people do it. It's the only way out, up that way. It's a lot better now. It used to be a dirt road. There was no rock there, but people started to build back there. So they had to rock it. That's what their taxes are for. Anyway, I remember when I first moved down in this area, away from the farm, 2 miles from the farm. That was a dirt road. This whole, all from my house to down here was all dirt. Well, no, not from my house, from that neighbor's house. Yeah, yeah. Just up the road a little bit. But all this down in here, this was all dirt road. All right, let's get back to work. Oh, this fence is mowed. Now I gotta go down there in the middle of the pasture road up to the bridge. Okay, let's head on down. Oh, I'm done with this cut. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, last year I was mowing all this grass here, and it was just too much work, especially since it's really bumpy. Where that grass is back through here, especially past that post, a lot of crawdads in there. It's so bumpy, and the grass is too thick too. So I'll just leave that for the road crews to mow. And but I do mow around the post, the power pole. I do more because it make it easier for them, because they can't get as close to the pole as I can. So I help them out a little bit. There's the cattle grazing, and I'm done mowing here. See, I blew all the grass over to this side here, so they can't be tempted by it by reaching underneath the fence. And since that little bully's over here, I'm going to take a look at it. Phone's showing low battery, so I got to plug in my spare. He's the one that was oiling himself on that cattle rub yesterday, and I could see he's got a lot of oil on his back and no flies, hardly any flies on his face either. The others I can't tell. I don't see too many flies on the bull right now, the big bull. This is a little bull. He was really rubbing himself on that oiler yesterday. Yeah. I still see them using their head to shoot the flies from their back. Yeah, but he rubbed on it real good, so that's why he don't have any flies now. And I think the other ones must have used it too, because they don't have many flies either, at least none that I can see. I still don't know if the bigger cows went underneath it, except him and the bull, the only two that. Yeah, you don't have many flies in your face either, do you? No. No, you look good. I don't have nothing for you. What do you want from me? Yeah, he still got some flies around his nose and his eyes, but look at his back. You can tell he's either he's wet from the pond, which I don't think. Yeah, that's from that oiler rubber. Yeah, he soaked himself good. I think the bull did too, because I don't see too many flies on the big bull. And I see his back. It's got a dark spot on it from the oil. All right. See, that's what they do. They get close to the fence. See, look at that. That's what I don't like. That's why I'm going to spray it. You got all that grass to eat, and they got to reach under there for a blade of grass. Okay. You just love what you're not supposed to have, aren't you? See? Yeah, but I'll spray that. That'll take care of that. Yeah. Okay, I better get back to work. I got the pasture road to cut up to the bridge. So let's go. Bull's become very nosy to me. Like he wants something from me. Don't you? Well, I gotta get back to work. Wind feels good. And I finished my 2 cuts on the outside of the fence, and the cattle are still grazing. While I was coming back, I saw the Highland cattle come in through there, and then they walked down to the creek. So they're in the water now, and I'll check them when I get down there to the bridge. Right now, I'm just going to cut this area here on this side of the gate, here, and over here. Okay, let's go. Well, I got this half. I got it cut up to the gate. You know, the Highland guy that came out of the creek over there on the right. All right, let's go open the gate and cut the rest. Yeah, well, there ain't much to cut here. A couple passes on this side, a couple on that side, and one or two down the middle. Yeah. The cattle, Highland cattle came out of the pond, out of the creek, out of the water. Yeah, it's not too hot today. At least they know how to go underneath the oiler, and it's still standing. It's still up. I can see it over there. The oiler's still connected, so they didn't tear it off. All right, that's good. Maybe I'll go take a look at it since I'm out here. I'll drive over there with the lawnmower. I'm almost done. Even with the breeze blowing, I'm still a little itchy from all the grass going in my face and under my shirt. Okay, let's finish this cutting job. Yeah, the cattle are up there on the other end. Well, I made two passes on each side. I just got the middle of the cut yet. These Highland cattle must remember when they were up at the house in that pasture on the north side of the hill, north side of the cedar trees. I used to, the fence going down that slope, I used to cut the grass there and blow it under the fence for them so they could eat it. They must remember that because they're not as scared. They're not scared when I drive my lawnmower right next to the fence. They were hoping to get some grass. That's what I think. Yeah. They thought I was going to blow some grass underneath the fence for them. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to blow it away from the fence. And I got to spray this fence one of these days. It's too windy today, and I want the sun to be strong when I spray that for weeds. Okay, and I'm gonna maybe give it a while, maybe let more weeds start to grow. Okay, I'm gonna cut the center now, and then I'm gonna drive over to the order and see how it's done. Okay, I'm done cutting. I'm just gonna drive over to the oiler, the cattle rub oiler, and check it out, make sure it's okay. Well, the oiler's okay. Yeah, I can tell they've been rubbing on it. It gets got dark spots on it. Hey, look at that dust. That's from the mail carrier going by. She went by. Usually it's the girl. There's a Highland cattle. She comes down that road, goes up the hill. There's a couple people live up there. One there and then one farther down on that road. And I don't know why she don't go in the other way. It's not used. She won't have to go up and down this hill. But I guess she has to give me mail, so she just go ahead and goes that way. But she comes back. Mail carrier comes back. And made a lot of dust. But it's okay now. Wind blew it away. Yeah, order's working good. I'll have to give it a new dose here not too long. I think I'll just pour it on this time though. Yeah, because it's too hard to unhook. Although what I could do, I need to find something that I could hold up underneath it. Pour the oil in it and then, yeah, just run it up and down. Yeah, I'll have to look for something. A big round, cut a big pipe. Cut a big plastic pipe in half. That might work. There's something. I'll think of something. Something to make it easier so I don't waste all the oil. Like, just because when they pour it on there, sometimes they don't want to soak in right away. It wants to drip off the edge. So I'll think of something. Well, I'm done out here. I'm going to go back to the house. Looks like the sun's getting a little stronger now, or the clouds are getting thinner. Bull came down to the water to be with his Highland girl. Yeah, he's gonna soak. Yeah, I don't see too many flies on his back like I had, or his sides like they were before. So I think I killed a few flies. Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up. I wonder if there's a storm brewing. When I get back to the house, I'll check the radar. Well, we could use some rain. Of course, I don't want to spoil the hay for anybody else who has hay down, so I'll just take what I can get. Whatever happens, happens. That's what the weather. I'll have to adjust. That's it, bull. There you go. You don't have as many flies as you had before. Still have some on this side, but I think that'll take care of itself over time. I'll have to make sure that water keeps saturated with the insecticide. I might try some different kind of oil instead of vegetable oil. I mean, I don't mind vegetable oil, but I was thinking I'll do some research, see what's the best kind. I don't want to use diesel. I was going to use mineral oil, but I saw that on YouTube, somebody's channel. They use mineral oil. But I don't like that either because it's like $32 a gallon. I says, I ain't spending that much money. Even a jug of vegetable oil was like $9, almost 10. So I think I'll find something cheaper. Well, I didn't go home yet. I started looking at I've always wanted to be able to cut back there, but I couldn't get around this post. And I didn't know if I'd get around that tree. So, because there's a big ditch there. There's a big ditch over there. There was a stump here a long time ago. But the stump is rotten now, so I think I can get through there. But, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can get through there. And then I can turn it, I got a big area on the other side of that tree. The first tree there. That I can go around it. I got enough room to go around it and turn around and then come back. So and I removed a bunch of these old fence posts with the yellow pipes on them, yellow plastic. They were there because I had planted, just like this walnut, I had planted walnuts all the way down this fence for the squirrels. And for me too. But only, out of all the walnuts I planted, only this one survived. Anyway, I went to drive my lawnmower in there. I'm not going to cut nothing going down. I'll cut on the way back because I want to make sure I don't hit something that I forgot to pull out. Looks like cows are nosy about what I'm doing too. They're always nosy about what I'm doing. But here's what I want to do. I want to drive in. I think I had a little post there. I couldn't pull out, so I just bent it over. I think it's out of the way. And I still got enough room to get through there. And I should have enough room in there, but like I said, that ditch right where that limb's hanging, there's a ditch right there that goes in, and there's got water in that ditch, see? At least over here it does. Anyway, I want to at least be able to drive down there, and then if I can drive down there to the other end, I'll cut on the way back. Let's see if I can get through. Oh, if I get stuck in there somehow or wedged in there or something, I'll have to take down my fence to get my lawnmower out. But that's the risk I take. Okay, let's see what I can do with it. Look at that bull doing. That's the T-post I got there to hold my gate open. He's rubbing his neck on it. I need to put something smooth on the top so it won't be so easy to scratch with it. Because all he does is pushes it, over time he pushes it down into the ground. That's what happened to that one way over there. Yeah, they rubbed on it. See, even this cow rubs on it. What I need is a wooden post there. That's what I need. Instead of a T-post. Oh, there's a little baby. Where's the mama? The mama's there. The last calf that was born this year. And there he is. Coming up. Oh, the other calves are laying over there. Yeah, there's one, two. I see 3 calves laying over there. And here comes the little one. The last calf born this year. He's calling for his mama. Your mama's over there. That's her mama. His mama. Look at that cow. She's rubbing on it too. Yeah, I gotta replace that with a wooden post. They don't rub on them as much. And if it's tall enough, they can't get on top of it. Yeah, that's it, Kathy. Come on. Find your mama. He must have been laying over there by that hay all this time. Yeah, his mama's the dark bottom and the light top. Okay, I can't wait for you, boy. I got to get this lawnmower started and get some more work done. Because I want to go home because I'm all itchy. Okay, let's get going. Well, it fit in there so far. Yeah. Let's see if I can take it all the way down to the other end. One thing I noticed, look at this wild onion. I call it wild onion. Dad will call it garlic or wild garlic or something, but I call it wild onions. Tastes like, smells like onions. Yeah. And of course, the cattle are still with me. Still keeping an eye on me. They think they're going to get something. Oh, the baby found its way to its mama. Yeah, the baby bull found its way to its mama there. Yeah. Take care of him, mama. All right, let me keep going. Yeah, I think I can make it. As long as I can get around this. This is the hardest one. As long as I can get it close enough to that tree, because I don't want that wheel to slide off into the ditch, because it's going to be a pain to get it out of there. Okay, let me see what I can do. Well, it's 3 p.m. I found another stick. Let me turn this off. I got this stick out of my way. Well, I made it. Yeah, I made it. Yeah. I got through there okay, and I had enough ground to rest on there. There is a big slope there, but I think I got about a foot to spare. But anyway, it's a deep ditch there, and I'm ready to keep going. The rest should be easy compared to this. This was the only hard part to get through. And I'll come back later because I don't have my saw with me. I'm going to cut that limb off up there. Probably both of them. Okay. Last year I had to cut a bunch off here because they were in the way when they hauled bales. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. And by the way, what did I say at 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's already 3 p.m. But the weather's still nice. Still cool. Warm enough to sweat, but the wind cools me off. Well, I took a closer look at how much room I had. I don't have a foot. I don't even have a couple inches. I mean, that's the limit right there. Yeah, I could have slid it off real easy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab one of those yellow posts and I'm going to sit in there so I know where the edge is. Yeah, it's kind of steep here too. I got to put 2 of them in here. Yeah, it's not very sunny today. Overcast, cooler than yesterday for sure. And look at that, the little bully. He's playing with the big bully. It feels safe there. And his mama's over there, the dark one. Yeah, everybody's relaxing today. Relief from the heat. at least for a while. I think that'll help guide me through there every time. Okay, let's move to the other end now. Well, I made it through here, made it through there, and all the way down. But I think I can get it out though. I got hung up. My what do you call that? Deck, the mower deck, got hung up on a hump. I went to turn around here, and then I guess my front wheels, it drops off a little bit. It's not the ditch, but it must be a hump of dirt here, and I got hung up on that. But if I think I can swing that around with my hands. Swing it around, I can get out then. I'll have to remember not to make such a wide turn next time. Maybe you can see what I'm talking about. See, it's hung up right here. All I gotta do is move this over. That way I should be okay. I gotta turn it around. Oh, I got all the wheels on the ground now. Oh, I gotta remember. I gotta remember not to swing out that far. But I should still be able to turn around. There, I just have to get closer to the fence when I do it. Okay, let me start the lawnmower up and make a cut down the other way. Okay, I'm gonna cut what I can now. At least one pass through there, and when I feel like it, I'm gonna make a little wider one there if I think I can do it. As long as I don't break everything or break anything on the mower. Okay, let's go. Well, it looks easy. Let's hope it is easy. And if I can cut this instead of, I'll still have to mow under the, spray for weeds under the fence, but at least I won't have to use as much spray out here anymore. Okay, let's cut. Well, I hope I didn't break something. I was backing up in here to mow a little bit here, and I heard a thud and my engine shut off. So I disengaged the mower part, and started back up. Luckily it started back up, and then pulled it up. I saw where I think I might have hit some dirt, but I think what I really hit was that. It's not a very hard piece of wood, but it's a big piece of wood. It looks like it dug it right out of the ground. It was laying over there. I just picked it up so I could look at it. Yeah, that's what I hit. Hopefully I didn't break nothing in on the mower, on the deck. I'll find out when I start it up again, or start the mower part. Yeah. Look how it cut on 3 sides. I don't know. Here's a nice smooth side here. Shaved that off pretty good. The rest could have just broke. I don't know. But that's cut there. I know for sure. This side here is cut good. The other ones I can't tell. Anyway, that's what stopped my mower. Yeah. Let's see if I could. I can't do nothing with my glove on. Okay, let's go back to work. Well, looks like I still got a log jammed under there because I tried to engage the mower and it shut the engine off again. So I'm going to try to knock that loose Got it out of there. And if I turn it over, that's where that other piece of wood came from. Oh yeah, I threw that away. Okay, I think I can go back to work now. I put them 2 blocks of wood over there. As a reminder, every time I go by, I'll be reminded of what almost broke my mower. I'm going to be careful going through here because that's the same problem I had on the other tree. This slopes down a lot here. And there's some soft sand here. That's not helping either. I spin out in that sand. So I need to hug this tree as tight as I can when I go around it. Okay, let's see what I can do. I got in, so I should be, I might have cut myself off. Well, like I said, I got in here, so I should be able to get out. Well, I was able to cut that one time. I can't turn around here. If I wanted to turn around and go back, I'll need to go through here and turn around on the road, and then I can drive back. Oh, let me try to do that. Either that, or I can maybe I'll just back all the way up. See if I can do that. Boy, somehow I managed to back all the way up. Hit a T-post now and then, but with the tire. But I got it. Gotta be careful. There's a thorn tree right here. I need to come back with my saw and cut that out. Yeah. I don't think I have to worry too much about the ditch. It's pretty far out. Okay, let me make another, maybe a half cut. Yeah, we'll see how I can do that. I got that cut. That should make it a little easier to, I just gotta watch that edge there, where those yellow poles are. I sure don't want to drop off the edge, that one. Looks like the cattle going out to graze again. And even the Highlander down here with them. And the other ones are over there. Bully, I think, still in the water. Yeah, I'm sure he's still in the water, and I'm not going back to look. Okay. Yeah, I trimmed a few more branches there, going out of that stump up there. So I got a better view. Oh, the deer flies are biting right through my shirt. Ouch. And they itch too after they bite me. Okay. I guess that's about all I can do here. I'll come back someday, one of these days, and spray, at least spray this fence near the road. Well, I walked down here anyway. Not so much to check the bull, but since I was here, I'm checking the bull. But he's not in the water. He's laying on the sandbank. He must like laying in the sand. Probably cooler that way. I came down here to look what I did. Oh, this here, I mowed the outside. I'm able to mow the outside. 2 mishaps though down here. I'm almost out of battery. 2 mishaps here. I got my front end too far over. I got my deck hung up. I got out of that, and then as soon as I started mowing here, I hit that big log that was in that hole there now. There's a hole there now, and that log was that. I cut it in 2 pieces. Okay. Anyway, that's what I got. That's what I did today before I went back to the house. Okay, I'm out of battery anyway. I'll I hope it rains now that I'm done with the cutting grass. Well, I guess I just record as I walk. Yeah, it's all clear now. All I gotta do now is spray it underneath the fence. Yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a long time, but I just couldn't get past that end down there, down that way. There was a tree stump there, but it finally rotted. And I cut the brush away a little bit. But this was, I'm worried about that. I mean, I'm going to put some kind of a log there to hold in case my lawnmower starts to slide. I'll have something to rest against. A log like that. I got some extra ones up on the road. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. I won't have to do that very often, but I'll still have to spray under the fence. Okay, let's go. It's 4 p.m. now. Still Tuesday, June 18, and still not too hot yet. Warm, but not hot. So I figured I'd just got the lawnmower running. I'll just come here and cut around the pasture fence instead of using the bush hog. Yeah. Yeah, grass looks good. Pond is behind that hill hump there. And that's where I'm going to start mowing. I'm going to make 2 passes. One, and then come back, and then I'll go. Well, I'll just make 2 passes, period. Alright, let's go. Mow here, in the back here. Remember when I said in the previous videos that I thought I heard a baby deer down here? Well, look what I found. The bones of a baby deer. I'm not sure what killed it, or what it died from. Maybe the mom abandoned it, I don't know. Or maybe it was injured. But there it is. You can see the head, and there's the feet. Front foot there, and there's the back foot. Yeah, that's the baby deer. Died of something. This call here, I shaved the top of that stump off. Or maybe that's just a root. Yeah, I think that's a root. Anyway, I'm ready to go around the corner now. Okay, I'm done. I'm done cutting grass. I'm going to see if I can go up that hill. I'm not going to cut because it's too bumpy, but I can drive up it. I think the ruts are over here, so I'm going to cut along that side. I don't think there's many ruts there. I'm going to actually cut that. Let's see what I can do. Cutting them at the middle was the best way. I started to cut off on that side, and there's ruts over there too. So I tried to straddle the ruts as best as I could, and I got up the hill anyway. Okay, that's all. Oh, this is where I started this morning. So this is where I'm going to end. Don't even know what time it is. Okay. Oh, grass is cut. We've been down there. I went around the pasture down there too. Yeah. Okay. That's a. Oh, I gotta go take a shower to get this itch off of me. This cut grass and weeds. And I saw some poison ivy and oak too, so I gotta get that rinsed off. Oh, there's that mockingbird. There's another one here. There's two of them. Yeah, he's on the. What's that, babies? I think he's hissing at the cat too, because the cat's right over here eating by me. Anyway, yeah, I cut some of them weeds down there to kind of block the view. There's still some weed, but I can't get down that hill any farther, so I'll just leave them. Oh, there's that mockingbird on top of that T-post. Okay, that's it for me. I'm tired. Spent all day cutting grass. Okay, I'm done. Don't get caught by the catbird. Anyway, okay, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. 4:55 p.m. Tuesday, June 18th. I'm done for today. All I gotta do is get cleaned up and relax. Alright. Catch you on the next one. Bye.